apartment that I've ever had. There's so many mixed emotions. That I'm gonna show you guys being like, okay, no, Victoria's put a few drops. Not knowing if you just went hair oil here. I don't know reading, even though trust me when I say it, like rinse my face. I love so much for watching. A month, my mom and I feel like going in with face. We're actually already moved, as you can tell. This is the last day that we have the apartment. There was a little bit of overlap because I had to give a 30-day vacate notice before we moved here, and we actually are in the same exact apartment complex. We didn't like move anywhere. We just need more room. We got another cat. Not just that, you know, you just accumulate like a lot of crap as you live life. This was a 2-bedroom apartment. I'm gonna give you guys a little empty apartment tour in a second. And our new place is 3-bed. It's more open. I like the layout of the new place, and you guys are gonna see that in a little bit. And I'm excited. It feels like a new change. I feel like I needed a new change, and this is all good things. And it's just like kind of like, oh, like sad. Like this place was like my little baby. It was the first place I ever moved out as an adult in, like on my own. I paid for it all on my own. And it's just like, I'm gonna miss it, but it's definitely a good thing. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you me cleaning my new apartment, moving everything in, and then a little bit of home decor, like contact, peel and stick wallpaper, contact paper on counters and cabinets and stuff. And I'm just gonna like transform the entire place because we are gonna probably live here for a while. It's a 2-story place, so it really does feel like a town home. It feels like a house, even though it's not. We don't have upstairs neighbors anymore, and you guys know that was a really big issue. Let me give you guys a little bit of an empty apartment tour. Obviously, we hung stuff up and I had to patch all of those up, and then we painted over them. The paint doesn't actually really match the walls though, oops. But we're technically not liable for the paint color. Like after you live somewhere for 2 years, they're gonna have to paint for the next tenant anyway. Pretty much deep cleaned the entire apartment. I wiped down all the surfaces, all the mirrors, all the windows. I swept, vacuumed, and mopped the entire place. So this is the front door, and we have a little closet right here. We still need to take back a few little things, but this is where we had like our kitty litter and stuff and just a bunch of storage. We walk in, and right to the left we have our kitchen, which I absolutely hated the layout of our kitchen because I could never really film cooking videos, and I could never just get a good angle. The lighting was always horrible even if I had lights, but I'm really excited because the new place is like perfect for cooking, and I want to start doing like cooking videos, and I'm really excited. This is our little dining room area, and then we turn over here into the living room. And this is probably one of my favorite parts of this entire apartment because it did have quite a spacious living room, and we could have a really big couch. And I really like a good, big, comfy couch. It is currently raining outside, but we did have this little patio that we thought we were gonna go on more, but for some reason, it just like is super dirty all the time, even if I cleaned it, and it's like infested with spiders. We just ended up never really sitting out there, but now we have a little backyard in our new place, and that's definitely a really big upgrade. We come in here and we have our first guest bathroom. Honestly, it was a pretty good size. It has a lot of storage underneath, which our new place, the one downside to our new place is that it doesn't have, it literally has like no bathroom storage at all, but we're making it work. So across the bathroom we have what was my office, and I would film all of my nail videos right here and sit in front of the window and film all my videos. The main issue Tyler and I had in this entire apartment, like the biggest issue, was that it does not have direct light at all any time of the day, the way it's like angled, which it can sound like dramatic, but it literally affected me so much mentally, and I swear it made me depressed never having sunlight. Like, it's something that I definitely took for granted and didn't think was going to affect me that much, but now I know anytime I move into a place, I'm going to make sure that there is direct sunlight through the windows, because also like our cats love it too, and the lighting was always so horrible, and it is something that I kind of have to think about because I literally film for my job. job. But the lighting was always like this really weird like gray cast because it was technically the sun reflecting off of buildings coming into our windows and not the sun ever coming in. So next we have our old bedroom. And one thing I did like is that it had a pretty big closet space, especially above, and I would like put all my pants and stuff up there. And then we have the room that I probably filmed in the most, which is the master bathroom. Yes, I'm walking around with my entire tripod like this because I don't want to take it off. This place had massive storage. I have a lot of freaking products. One, because I had to buy a lot of stuff for videos and I low-key had a shopping addiction right when we moved in. Two, I did a lot of stuff in PR. When we moved in here, I had just started getting PR more regularly and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting, and I would open all of them and like want to use all of them. And now I have a storage unit where I put all of my PR in there, and then when I do a giveaway at some point, I usually do like a really big giveaway once a year, I will just give it all away. But I still use like a lot of products, obviously. I use a lot of hair products, skin products, makeup, all that jazz, self-care stuff. And this bathroom was amazing because it had all this storage. And just the layout of the bathroom is really great because it has like this little pocket where I could just like film, and I had my really pretty shelf right here in the background with all the products that I use, and I really liked this bathroom. And it just, I am gonna miss her the most out of anything in this apartment. Also just had like a gigantuous mirror, and we had a rain shower in here, and since it was so tall, it like just worked perfectly. Okay, now on with the moving montage, and we're gonna get into cleaning and all that fun jazz. Scraping off old paint specks and fixing a few landlord specials before moving anything in. Deep cleaning every single surface, yes, even the walls, because smells cling. These are really, really, really gross down here. Like really gross. These. They got gunk and stuff on them. I mixed baking soda, Dawn, and hydrogen peroxide to scrub gunky handles, sink crevices, and both of the showers. I'm also slowly switching from using harsh chemicals to things that are a little bit less harsh for the health of us and our kitties. For example, using tea instead of Windex for mirrors. And it surprisingly works really well and doesn't leave any streaks. And scrubbing sinks with baking soda and lemon, then tossing the lemon in the disposal for freshness. We finally got to moving everything in, and we actually had a 30-day period. We did move everything in less than a week because we just wanted to move into our new place already. While we were moving, we found a kitten, about 7 months old, just our luck right when we got our last cat. Screaming outside in distress, he ran right up to us and followed us home. Super friendly, had a flea collar on but no ID. We went to the vet to check for a chip and nothing. We gave him some pets and love. His stomach was a little sunken in and he seemed really hungry, so we fed him and he was very hungry. And then he proceeded to scream at our door for like an hour. So we brought him in for the night just in case that someone lost their cat and he wasn't an outside cat. Now, just from personal experience, this cat did not seem like an outside cat. He was a little nippy, but some cats are just like that.
Why? No biting the face. No.
But he did seem like he was outside for a while, and he was not neutered, which is just another reason why I didn't want to let him go outside and get another cat pregnant, and then there's more cats that need homes. We posted on every single lost pet site, Facebook group in our area for lost pets, put up signs, and even paid for a mass alert to go out for lost pets, and nothing. He had pretty bad fleas, so I gave him some medicine that helped pretty quickly. Yes, there was a part of me that wanted to, but we couldn't keep him because he didn't get along with our other 4 cats, and they obviously take priority. And we couldn't afford another cat. I called over 20 no-kill shelters, but no one was taking cats. I refused to leave him outside with coyotes or getting hit by a car or to take him to a kill shelter. That's when I contacted you guys in my area, and eventually, after getting repeatedly ghosted many times, found someone who wanted to adopt him. She had no other pets, and it seemed like a perfect fit because he was quite aggressive with other animals. I gave him a bath.
I know. Oh. Big shake.
You're not happy right now.
An angry ear.
This is a crazy position.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
A good shake.
I know this is not relevant to the video right now, but this is gonna be such a great place to film.
We gotta get you more dry.
Kitty.
He's a little grumpy.
Oh, you gotta clean yourself. Oh, that's cute.
I'm gonna miss him.
My buddy. Oh, hello. Yes.
It's a family room. You put the TV there, put your family.
You look good, hon.
Bought her all of the essentials for a new kitten and drove him an hour to his new home. He hated the car ride like a lot, and it was a very long car ride because he cried the entire time, but it was worth it for him to have a new home. I was really sad saying goodbye, but I know it was the right thing to do, and I miss the little guy, but he is much better off. Welcome to my new apartment. I like a lot of things on the wall. So beautiful. Starting at the front door, I like a lot of things on the walls, a lot of storage. I have 3 hook racks right here for my okay, quick grab and go jackets. There's a certain type of clutter that I like organized clutter. Makes it feel more warm and homey. Right when you walk in, have this little wall organizer for wallets, keys. You always need a lint roller right by the door. When shopping for some new things for the new apartment, I went to a lot of vintage stores and antique stores and thrift shops and stuff like that because I feel like getting secondhand stuff kind of gives your home more character sometimes. A lot of the stuff I have gives a very vintagey feel. It just can be more time consuming trying to find the perfect pieces for your home. And they had this mirror and it had hooks and I was like, that's perfect for right next to the door. You want to look at your lipstick or something right before you leave. Right when you walk in the door, you see this cart, and in the last apartment, this cart was used for my coffee station because there was absolutely no counter space at all. But when we came here, there was enough room on the counter for my coffee stuff, and I didn't really know where to put this, so I kind of just stuck it here. And it slowly just turned into me putting PR and stuff on it every single time I got it, so now I just call it my PR cart. I never know how to say this brand name. Is it Say? I have no idea. But they gave me this, and I don't get a lot of cool PR stuff like this. This was the first one I ever got, to be honest, and I got really excited and I didn't really want to throw it away, and it's lipsticks in there. I displayed a few of my paintings that I created. Super easy acrylic pouring paintings. It adds some pop of color. I am so happy with how the living room turned out. What are you doing? Can you guys see him? Pink. First things first, my couch is from Living Spaces. I originally wanted a really big couch because my mindset was, oh my gosh, if we have a bunch of people come over, everyone's gonna have a spot to sit. We have probably had people come over 5 to 10 times max. But it's okay because it's still really comfy. I love a colorful home. You're going to see, I try to put a lot of color into everything. The one thing that I do like to get that's really plain cream is a couch. And you can put a bunch of pillows all over it that aren't ever going to clash with the couch. But it's gonna be a while because I do not have the money to get it. But I already know the next couch that I want to get. When this one's okay, it's been through enough, I'm probably gonna sell it on Facebook Marketplace and I'm going to get a green couch. I want a green couch so bad. I already know which one I want, but it is so expensive. It's taken me a while to find a pillow assortment because I want them to be very mix-matchy, but also they have the same vibe. So to add a little bit more personality, in my last apartment I had records on the wall around the TV, but I had the awesome idea of putting them above the window, and I originally was going to have it going across the entire top of the wall, but then I put them up, and the symmetry of having 4 and 4 above the windows is really satisfying to me. First time I saw this apartment, I had a freaking vision about this wall behind me. A very long shelf covering the entire wall with a bunch of plants hanging from it. I am so happy with how it turned out. It turned out a million times better than I actually thought it was going to turn out. These lights up here are actually all grow lights, but they actually look really aesthetic too, which love that. And this is my least favorite part probably of the entire apartment because I hate TVs. They're just the biggest eyesore ever. I hated putting it up because I just felt like it ruined the living room, but I love TV and I watch TV all the time. Love having movie nights and stuff. It's just an eyesore, but it's okay. I finally made the wires and stuff look pretty, and I put LED lights on the back of this. I have a bunch of fake candles under the TV so I don't have to light real ones. They have a timer that goes on every single day, and it just looks so freaking pretty at nighttime. When we moved into the last apartment, we barely had any furniture. We didn't even have like lamps. We had one lamp like from my bedroom because, you know, you think there's going to be like lights in the apartment. It started to get dark and we realized, oh my gosh, it's really dark, and we're going around looking for light switches. There's only lights in the kitchen, dining room, and the bathroom. There's no other lights anywhere. This apartment is the same way, but since we didn't have big lights, I had to come up with a way to make it more lit up, so I got a bunch of small lights everywhere. But now I weirdly love it, and even if I live somewhere where we have bigger lights, I will always have a bunch of little lights everywhere because it is so much more of a vibe, especially at nighttime. Way less harsh on my eyes at nighttime too. I did this wood paneling. So freaking good. I feel like some people might not vibe with it being like kind of in the middle. I weirdly really like it. And I saw a Pinterest picture of something like this and it wasn't the full wall. Now it's okay if you don't like it. To each their own. But I really like it. And the main reason why I wanted to do this was it was really hard finding shelves that were going to be exactly the length of the wall. This was the closest I could get it. There is this gap over here, but I found out that one of these wood planks was the perfect length to fill this gap. I got these stick-on corner wire covers, so all the grow light wires are hidden so perfectly, and like at first glance you can't even really tell. I have this humidifier for my plants. The reason for that is I have this air vent right here. We don't have AC in our apartment. It just blows air, it's fan. You can't like turn it off. I've tried to turn it off. I need to contact apartment complex. It's really annoying that I can't turn it off because it's really loud and just goes on all the time. Okay. The fan is a paid freaking actor. That's freaking insane. Anyways, it's on. It blows directly on my plants, especially like my long droopy ones. It makes the leaves super dry. I finally figured out that's why. Anyways, I got this so that the air is a little bit more moist, and it actually has really helped. Yeah, I have this beautiful, beautiful money tree right here because money trees are safe for cats to eat. I get a lot of questions on how do you have so many plants and you have cats? You can have plants, you just gotta put them up super high and they don't mess with these plants at all. This plant, on the other hand, is literally half eaten. An hour before they're going to get their dinner, they decide, oh, I'm actually gonna go and eat anything I can because I actually want you to feed me right now, even though it's not time for me to eat yet. So they like to feast on my money tree. They've just destroyed it and I'm really sad because I want it there. This is a really great angle. I've done a lot of crafts recently and I'm gonna show you them in this video because they're like home decor. I made this little chime, and obviously you can go outside or inside, but I thought it looked super pretty right here. It's a cute little summer craft if you're bored and you want to do something summery. On the other side of this wall in the living room is the kitchen. I love this kitchen. We have all of this freaking room. I love the shape. I love there's a window. Obviously we have to have a little plant above the fridge to add some color and life. The main change that I did to this kitchen was I changed the counters. I did peel and stick countertops. Really bad.
What the heck's happened?
There's just gonna be a split here because you cannot get it good with a long ass piece like that. It doesn't work.
When did you come to the realization?
A little while ago, like 5 minutes ago.
What happened that made you think that?
It just bubbles. You cannot get it perfectly straight.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bubble here and a cut right there and right there. I'm so fucking over this. So annoying. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to take it all off. It's not worth it. Over it. I'm not a quitter and I refuse to give up on this stupid countertop. Finally finished it, and even though it was the biggest pain ever, it completely transformed the kitchen. And this stuff is actually really durable. You can't obviously cut on your counter. You shouldn't do that anyway. And you can't put hot stuff on it, but I've never done that on like normal countertops anyway. They don't stain, they don't peel. And I mean, you guys can see in the videos, it looks really good. Every single review that I read that was like, this was so easy and effortless. Oh my good, liars. This was so difficult. And I feel like I'm pretty good at stuff like this. It was so tedious, especially in the corners and stuff, like over here and over here. They were the same in our old apartment, and I hated the counters there too. They had this like yellow tin, gray and yellow. No thank you. I do not vibe with gray, but I do love these cabinets so much more than the last ones we had. The last ones were like that dark brown. Don't get me wrong, I love a good dark brown cabinet if it was like real wood, but this like laminated stuff, absolutely not. Every single piece of dust, every fingerprint, every grease splatter, every itty bitty little thing showed up on these cabinets. You could see the streaks of where I cleaned them, and they would never get fully clean, and it drove me so insane. And they were super shiny. These are not shiny. You can't see every little thing on them, and I really like it. So behind here is our backyard, and there's people across the way from us. For more privacy, I put up this window peel and stick paper. These actually do not have adhesive on them at all. You wet the window and squeegee it on. No stickiness is left or anything. The corners don't lift even though it's not sticky. It's really great. In the morning when the sun is rising, it leaves rainbows coming into the kitchen, and it's just so freaking beautiful. The other thing that we changed was this faucet. We actually lifted up the sink to put the contact paper underneath it so that it looked way more seamless and like it was real countertop. I already know so many people are going to comment this because this is one of the biggest comments that I see on literally any video that I have seen on the internet of people changing up their apartments. Oh my gosh, that poor landlord. Or like, why would you waste all your money on doing that to an apartment? We're probably going to live here for like 5 years. I don't see me getting a house anytime soon because housing prices are just terrifying. All they will have to do is touch up paint. They will not have to fill in any holes. They will not have to take any of my peel and stick off. I kind of want to like the way my like place looks, you know, and I love interior design. So I just wanted to say those things because I know a lot of people think it's really weird, and that's okay. Anyways, back to here. Since we already had this off, I was like, why don't we just add a new faucet? So I got this beautiful gold one because gold over silver any day in my book. Coffee pot, all of my coffee essentials, my Nespresso machine with my syrups, and it's just super cute. And I also got this little espresso sign from the thrift store, and I was like, that is so perfect for my little coffee station. Oh, but like I was saying with the coffee cart, the only other place that I could have put the coffee cart over here where this mirror is, like right here, but it was just not gonna work out, and this is kind of the only place I could have put this mirror. A little dining room. And I love that I actually use my dining room now because for some reason at the last apartment, we just never used it. And I will actually sit here and edit on my laptop and stuff and work. If I ever want to take like really cute outfit pictures, I can just slide my dining room table over a little bit and take like really cute outfit pictures in this mirror. Of course, we have a very beautiful kitty perch. We have 3 magical doors. This one is for my cats to go shit. We always keep it open. It's closed right now for the video. And if we have company over, it's really nice. Also, I just want to thank you guys so much because in one of my last videos, I think it was like a fall reset or something like that, I was showing myself cleaning my kitty litter room. And a bunch of people were telling me, girl, you have 4 cats. Maybe I had 3 at the time. I have no idea. I need to get the kitty litter robot. Thank you so much. This should be a freaking ad for kitty litter robot because I am about to gas up this product. It is the best thing I have ever purchased in my entire existence. I got a litter robot. Vader's coming to investigate. Do you like it? Vader's my chill cat, so I knew he wouldn't be scared of it. Litter in there, and then you just take it out. And I'm pretty sure it connects to your phone and tells you when the litter is like ready to be taken out. We have saved so much money on kitty litter. In kitty litter boxes, it like, the pee soaks up more kitty litter the longer it sits there. Right after the cats are done, it clumps the little spot, rolls, puts it down into a section below that you can take out just with a trash bag. You never have to scoop up kitty litter anymore. It's freaking amazing. If you have two cats, even if you have one, but I'm just saying, if you have 2 or more cats, you need the kitty litter robot. It is freaking amazing. We have another box in there too though, because Bella was really terrified of the kitty litter robot when we got it. I didn't know that she was that scared of it. And she hadn't gone to the bathroom for like 3 days and then peed all over our bed. We have a box in there just for Bella. Even though she goes in there now, but it's just like a backup if they get like nervous or something. Fake YouTuber alert. So then we have our first bathroom, and this is our half bath. Right when you walk in, you see my beautiful Monstera that I had to move in here because my cats wouldn't stop messing with it. This light right here is a grow light, but I keep it in the bathroom now so then I can close the door so then the cats are never near it. Little bathroom, nothing crazy, nothing special, just for guests if they come over so they don't have to go upstairs. And then over here, our laundry room. That is a storage room at the moment. We don't have a washer or dryer yet. We're about to move upstairs, but last thing I want to touch on with the decor is rugs. If you are struggling with trying to put color in your home decor, get a colorful rug. This rug that I got is the most beautiful thing on the face of the planet. I do kind of wish I got it a teeny bit bigger because I like a rug to go like fully out from the couch, but it's totally okay. It doesn't look that like off. Another reason why I like a cream couch is because you can get any colored rug and it pretty much goes with it. The serotonin I felt when I saw these blank white walls going up a staircase. I just knew I could finally live out my dream of having a gallery wall of a bunch of like gold picture frames and like old wood thrifted looking picture frames. I think I can say I successfully gave that vibe. It is not done by any means. There needs to be way more, but the cherry on top really was these brass candlesticks that I found on eBay for like $6. Obviously I wasn't going to put like real candlesticks this close to the wall because it's a little scary. So I got the ones from Pottery Barn. When you're walking up the stairs, I have this corner piece that I had absolutely no idea where to put. It was originally in our dining room in our last apartment. My boyfriend were just racking our brains because we were like, this kind of, I was literally just gonna stick it in my storage unit, but then we were bringing it upstairs to try and fit it somewhere. And it kind of just fit right there, and we were like, oh, I want to get some more knickknacks and stuff from antique stores to fill this up. This is just kind of what it looks like for now. It's kind of boring. This is the bathroom that I actually take a bath in. The other one is the one that I use more when I take showers. This is the bathroom that Tyler uses more. He has all of his stuff like in the little cabinet right here. A real man lets you decorate with pink. Because I've gotten comments all the time like, how does a man live here? There's no way a man lives here. Y'all, I ask him all the time, like, is this okay? Is this okay? Like, are you okay with this? Because we both live here, obviously. He doesn't care. He's like, yeah, it doesn't, whatever. I did not get to have my early 20s single girl era where I live in an apartment by myself and I can decorate however I want, live my uptown girl dream. I told him for a little bit, it's gonna be really pink. Little does he know his whole life is actually going to be pink. He just doesn't know it yet. He has his entire own office now, which I love so much. When you're living with someone, you do need space from each other. You need your different rooms. So he has his gaming setup. We don't have to have that in the same room as the bedroom. His room is not decorated yet, like at all, because he wants to save money for it. His room is going to be so masculine. A little shelf right here with a candle and some hair ties. This was a shelf that used to be in the background of the bathroom that I filmed literally like every single YouTube video on my channel. I didn't know if I wanted to put it in here because I didn't know if it was gonna be too long in depth and feel like too crowded. It doesn't. The one major thing that we did to this bathroom was change the lighting fixture. Look at the light things are burnt up here. Touch all the wires with this.
Like directly touch it?
Is the ground wire still twisted on there?
Yeah.
Let's see if it explodes! It works! Yeah! Oh my god, gosh, those turned out so good. The light bulbs that were in this one were so ugly. So I was like, let me get a cute little dainty one with gold, obviously. And I put some hue lights in there so that I can change the dimness and stuff of them whenever I want. So when I take a bath or something, dim them all the way down and it's like a vibey bath. Right across from this bathroom in the hallway, I have this 100-year-old antique mirror that I got from an antique store that I was a little nervous about buying, but we're not gonna put power into stuff like that, okay? It is extremely gorgeous and beautiful. They just don't make mirrors like they used to. It is so solid. I just think it's really cool. So next room is the bedroom. Bedroom is a little bit more minimalistic. I actually just finally added some decor like on the dresser and stuff that's more recent. I want to add more to the bedroom. I want to add more on the walls, but bedrooms can feel very cluttery very fast in a bad way because of clothes. When I get ready or if I'm just too lazy to do the laundry, there is always clothes everywhere. I have my robe collection that I wear like every single morning. I have a bunch of little lights everywhere. I recently added these two lights on the walls. I had them around from like my office and the bathroom in the last apartment. I just hadn't like put them up anywhere. And I was like, where can I add these? Originally had a lamp that was on top of the dresser and I was like, ooh, if we actually put this one on the wall, there will be more dresser space. I was really bored one day and I really felt like I needed to paint something. So I decided to paint my door blue and I actually match it at the moment. I will totally paint it back when I move, but it just looks so good. Behind the door, I put this full-length mirror so I can actually see my outfits instead of having to like go downstairs to the other full-length mirror. And my favorite part of the bedroom is my little jewelry spot with all my candles. If you have a lot of jewelry and you need to store it somewhere but you want to do it in a crafty way, listen up. This is a crocheted doily. You can find patterns on Pinterest, YouTube, TikTok. There's actually 6 nails in the wall, like itty bitty little nails that if you took putty on your finger and went like this in the hole, it would be gone. But I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I made sure to put one in the middle so it doesn't droop. Holds earring. I have had such a hard time trying to figure out how to display or organize my sunglasses because I have so many sunglasses because I like to collect vintage ones, but I just end up like shoving them in a drawer or a bag or something in a closet because I have nowhere to ever put them. I got this vintage purse and it kind of just matches the vibe and gives mermaid vibes, as does a lot of this, so I just kind of hung it on the wall. These seashell jewelry holders, and if you have not made one of these, you need to go and make one. This one is for mainly rings, and then I have some bracelets. I love at nighttime. There's something about just being by candlelight at nighttime that I crave. I light all these candles at nighttime. They're all non-scented. For candlesticks, I made these stands out of shells, and to attach them I just heat up the bottom until the wax is melty, stick it on and hold it there for like 10 seconds, and then it's like really stuck on there. Originally when we moved in, I hated this closet because it was way smaller than the last closet. In reality, I just needed to know how to put everything in there, and I actually love this closet way more. This is where I put all of like my, oh my gosh, I wear that everyday clothes. Down here I have all of my jackets, jeans and pants, and all of those are hoodies. And then this is just where I fold all my pants because I don't have room. I put these corner shelves in, but they weren't big enough. Thought they were gonna be bigger, like I measured it and they're just like a little bit smaller than I thought. And I got these because I was gonna put all my socks in them, and then these were even smaller than I thought as well. But it's okay, I made it work. So now my pants sometimes just like topple over on me, but it's okay. You have even more storage, these little zip up containers, and they are all filled with clothes that aren't in season or like maxi skirts. I keep maxi skirts in here because there's no way I'm hanging up all of my maxi skirts. There's actually another whole closet, and this is Tyler's closet. So now he has his own closet, and it's great because my closet low-key bled over into his in the old one. He only probably wears like 5 of those shirts. Let's be real. In the bedroom, we have our master bathroom. At first, I kind of hated this bathroom because I didn't like how small it was compared to our last bathroom. It doesn't really have that much storage, but I am so in love with this bathroom. I'm telling you, decor just changes the game. Your eyes instantly go to the curtains. I have these little hooks on the side, and you can go like this and go like this, okay? And you can open it up and boom, there's your shower. It's actually really nice taking a shower in there with the curtains. We have this beautiful fake stained glass. These windows already were that type of window where you can't see through it, so that you can like be naked and people aren't gonna be able to see your nipples, but you can still like see the outline. And I wanted like extra coverage because I don't know, I just felt vulnerable getting out of the shower and like boom, if the light's on and it's nighttime, people can just see your naked body walking by. Ew. I don't want to change it to the one downstairs so that like it's like real stained glass and like rainbows will come through. Changed both of these towel racks to gold ones. Like I've said 1,000 bajillion times in this video, storage was an issue. Bathrooms in this apartment don't have drawers. Why? I don't know. It has a cabinet on the wall, but even still, I'm a high maintenance gal. So I knew I wanted something over the toilet. At first I was looking at those ones that have the leg stand on the side of the toilet, and I'm like, absolutely not. It's gonna take up way too much room on the floor. Like I need a trash can, a toilet cleaner, and I have this little thing so we don't run out of toilet paper super quick. Then I was looking at shelving, and then I got my way to cabinets, and I found this one on Urban Outfitters for like $250, and I was like, absolutely not. So I reverse image searched it on Google and Amazon and found this one on Amazon for like $100. Still expensive, but still way cheaper than the $250 one for like the same exact thing basically. Every time I hang something up, I'm just terrified it's gonna fall off. Especially with cheap ass drywalls. Oh, that is so gorgeous. I use this every single day. Like I have all my everyday hair products, my everyday skincare products, a little container for my brushes and my hair ties and headbands, fresh clean face towels to dry my face off with, and extra like hand towel. Show you guys some of the decor. Another little shell sculpture, but instead of jewelry, I put little tea light candles that, you know, are fake. Wouldn't this be like just such a cute gift to give to someone? I think this is my last shell sculpture. But this one is for all of my hair clips, and this one actually sits on the counter, and I use it every single day to put my bangs back, to use the little clips to put my hair in a bun. There is not that much counter space in this bathroom. Dude, I saw this video of this girl that just had the best idea ever, and I wish I remembered freaking username. Came into the bathroom with a tray and her makeup and like her coffee, and she puts it over the sink so she has more counter space. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're telling me I'm not gonna have to put all of my makeup in the sink anymore? Genius. I would just put my stuff in the sink. I saw a video of someone saying, hey, that's actually really bad and gross because like you spit in the sink, and I never thought of that. And I'm like, damn, yeah, I do spit in the sink, and I don't clean my sink enough to be doing that, to put like my makeup in there. And then like you touch your makeup, and then you touch your face when you're doing your makeup. Anyways, I realized how bad it is. So now I do this. You walk down the hallway, you see I have this big rack of clothes. It's kind of obnoxious, but it is like out of the way of all the rooms, so I don't really care. These are over my Depop business. You have this cabinet that is a lifesaver. And being a content creator for a really long time, you make a lot of connections with brands, and a lot of brands send you stuff, and this is not me complaining in any way, shape, or form. Never take it as that. I am extremely blessed and happy that I have brands send me stuff, but it does take up a lot of room, so like you kind of need storage for it. Like I said, I don't keep like a lot of my PR, if barely any, and I still got all this in there. You know, the bottom shelf is all shampoo and conditioners and a few other items just kind of thrown in there because I don't have room. Second one is hair masks and leave-in hair products. Right here is skincare, then we got some body washes and all of my hair oils that I use in like a million different ways. But it is really great because I haven't bought shampoo or conditioner or body wash or basically any hair leave-in in the year of 2025, which has been really great. Just having like that area of my life I not have to pay for in times like this, really amazing. And I just want to give a big shout out to every single brand who has sent me products because I love you guys. That's all like the stuff that I will use and get around to, and then all the other stuff I give away. So the last room, my office. Obviously, I painted the door pink. I wanted this room to be very girly. Since this is my film room, I wanted basically every single inch of the room to be like I could film in it. But this is like when you walk in. I hung up some dresses just to like get out of the way, and I was organizing the clothes, and I liked the way it looked, so I kind of just kept them there because they're really pretty there. Damn it. It's too high. Why? So I film makeup videos here, hair videos, all of my TikToks of me just like sitting and talking, all of my nail videos, and I also work here. So this is the IKEA desk from IKEA. Okay, I need to drink more of my coffee because I am definitely not freaking awake yet. By the way, I just want to say, this is my third time filming this house tour, and I'm going a little bonkers. I filmed this like after Coachella and absolutely hated it. Hated all the videos I was creating, and I've trashed probably like over 5 videos. I filmed this yesterday. Sat down to edit it today because it's getting uploaded tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Sat down, uploaded the footage to my computer from my SD card. Boom. Mic glitched. No audio. This is what it sounds like. I'm gonna put a clip in really quick. Yep, I filmed all day. Did I wear the same exact outfit if I used some of that footage in the video for like B-roll? Absolutely. This is the desk from IKEA. It's 2 Alex drawers, mainly filled with nail products, and if you want to see my nail organization, I have an entire video on that. And I actually got like the extra long desktop more recently. It fills this up so perfectly. Look at my beautiful 3-year-old pothos. So I originally was going to try and hang a lighting fixture and just have the wire neatly run with like a cover into a corner. Then I got the idea of making a chandelier, and then I saw some pictures on Pinterest, and then I was like, hey, I think I could just make that. I handcrafted all of this. I think I might do a TikTok video on it, honestly. Because I kind of want to make another one for downstairs. I just need to get more shelves first because I literally used all of my shelves for all of the crafts that I did. Oh, I completely freaking forgot. Yeah, I got rid of all the popcorn ceiling in this room. Is this extra? You cannot pay me a large lump sum of money to ever do this again. This took me 5 nights, and on the first night I instantly regretted it. The final product looks amazing, but this was so difficult. I got this electric sander on Amazon, and it weighs about 15 pounds, and holding it over your head for that long had me in pain for like a week. This is a way bigger project than I thought it was, and I have joint compound on the way, and I'm gonna do skim coat. I cannot even express how happy I was when this project was finally over, and if I do say so myself, it turned out really good. I despise popcorn ceiling. Seriously, to the inventor who made popcorn ceiling, what is wrong with you? Remember, I was looking stuff up about it, and some people were defending popcorn ceiling and like textured walls and stuff, and they were like, well, it's better than smooth walls. Why? What's wrong with the smooth wall? But you know why I think they do popcorn ceiling? Because it's really hard to get a freaking ceiling super smooth. I think that's why they do it, and it's just easier, and that's why they have it done in like newer apartments instead of giving the people what they want. Give them a freaking smooth ceiling. Okay, stop doing popcorn ceiling. When I film and I put my phone down specifically for TikToks, the entire background is popcorn ceiling. And it's not even just the popcorn ceiling, it's the dust and all the cobwebs and stuff that are in the popcorn ceiling that make it look so dirty. And you know, some people might think I'm dramatic. I don't care. I decided to take it off, and you know what? If I don't get my security deposit back because of that, I don't care. I feel so much happier when I film now. I have this closet right here. So this is the background of my videos, and I like it to look really aesthetic, and I was like, what can I do to kind of like hide the closet? Because I want to start filming fashion-y videos right here. There's this huge trend going on right now with the IKEA curtains all the way up to the ceiling to basically hide things or just to make it look pretty, and it's kind of controversial. Some people are obsessed and love it. Other people are like, you're making your homes look like hospital rooms. And if I put some curtains up right here, it can be like a cute backdrop for videos. I feel like it weirdly opens up a room because it gives the illusion that something is behind the curtain and that the room is bigger. But I'm only gonna do it until like right here, and I got this like powder really light pink. There was 2 ways I wanted to go with my office. I wanted to do like a super light feminine feel, very light pinks, lots of plants, light wood, gold accents, but then there was another part of me that wanted to go like dark ethereal, dark burgundies, dark burgundy lace, dark wood and everything. But I already had a lot of stuff for light, so we're gonna go that direction for right now, but we might switch it up because I want a room with a lot of dark burgundy. To do this, you need curtain track, and you kind of need to get IKEA curtains. They do sell some on Amazon, but they have hooks like right here that you can like hook onto here. The most popular size was 55 inches, and this is about 65 inches, and I couldn't buy 2 of them because then it would be too big, so I got an adjustable one, and this is like 30 something to 70 something, so it will literally be perfect. And if I ever want to move it, I have options. Putting these curtains up was the easiest installation ever. You just screw in little pieces, clip in the track. The only tedious part is putting the curtains on because there's like 50 little hooks and you have to have a lot of patience, but it is really easy. I have this iron for clothes that looks like a flat iron that has a steam setting, and I got all the wrinkles out of them. I've had these up for a little over a month now, and they look so good in the background of my videos and as a backdrop for my Depop business. And this is the final result. Weirdly like makes the ceilings look taller than they are, but I really love how this turned out. I used 4 curtains, so 2 2-packs, and a lot of little hooks. I just want to update you with my decision that I love them. I love how these turned out. You've been thinking about doing this because I know it's like a really big trend right now. Do it. I have this mannequin that scares a lot of people in the background of my videos. People are always like, oh my gosh, I thought there was a person behind you. Use it for my Depop shop. I have this rack of clothes right here, and I'll usually put like, I have like 10 pieces that I know I need to take pictures of for Depop. Or like right now, these are all pieces that are going to be in a video. This little hutch cabinet, this is a cabinet of my camera stuff, and I try to keep it organized. So like right here are a bunch of my cameras and SD cards. These are all organized in lenses and cords and like filming essential. I have some notepads and stuff here and makeup. One of the biggest places of storage in the entire apartment is this closet. It's got a lot going on in there. It is jam-packed of stuff. That stuff where you don't know where to put it. Phone cases, sunglasses, headbands, bikinis, beanies, heating hair tools, all of my workout clothes, a lot of crafts, and there's a bunch of Depop clothes in there. It's like stuff that just needed a space to go, but I had no more room anywhere else. This really tall Alex drawer is filled with all of my makeup, and your girl has been collecting makeup for way too long, so this whole thing is jam-packed. I had like nowhere to put my shoes. So I was obviously looking at shoe racks, and you know, they have the ones that go behind the doors, and I just don't like the way that those look. But hey, what the frick is happening? They just ran in here and zoomed. Facebook. Yeah, and I'm not fitting. This thing is being really stupid. They look cluttery in a bad way. So I was like, I should get one of those, but try and figure out where to put one where you can't see it. I put it on the back of this closet door because this closet has so much depth that it worked out so freaking perfectly. This is how the flower light came out, and I really don't like the wire isn't white, and I kind of like want to try and paint the wire white, or if I can change out the wire, because it just like doesn't look good on the white walls. It would be really cool to have 3 of them at like different lengths, like a yellow one and a green one with the pink one. But I think I'm only gonna keep the one for now, and then maybe one day in like a dining room I can put like 3 because that would be so pretty. A little bit of a chill out area. This is Bella's spot. Bella sits here every single day without a doubt. Hello, mama. I think she likes it because it's girly. I really do. Bella really likes to knead, so I made this really long couch topper out of a material that I knew she would like to knead. So she kneads this, like I'll walk in on her kneading by herself, and she loves sleeping on it, and it just keeps less fur off of the actual couch, and so they don't need the actual couch. I have these 2 whiteboards, and you know, when you open up the door, it's actually like quite hidden. Whiteboards are just freaking ugly. So I wanted it to kind of be like out of the way, but it's still very functional where I can use it. So let's talk lighting in my office. Above my mirror on my desk, I got this light One, it matches the mirror, beautiful. Two, to have more light when doing makeup, hair, and nail videos. And just if I'm doing a craft or something, I need more direct light from the top. I just want to bring your guys' attention to this other light that I have over here. It is not done yet. I actually have 2 crafts in my office that are not complete. This lampshade has been bitten by my cats and has like kitty teeth marks in it. It like struck the strangest idea of sticking string through them and making beads go around like the entire thing. Sticking holes in every single one, and it is not done yet. It's like a quarter of the way done. And also behind me right now, I am making just a little wall art piece. It's just a piece of driftwood I got from the beach, screwed in these little screw-in hooks. I had some string on it, and the beading just takes like a really long time, but it is going to look so good when it's done. Ow. That is the end of the moving vlog. I know this took a million freaking years, but every single time I was like, ooh, I really need to film that, I thought of something else that I wanted to decorate and film and include in the final reveal, and I also just procrastinated it, so there's that too. So thank you so much for being so patient, and now we can get on to our normally scheduled programming, because I really wanted to get this video out before I started coming out with more videos like in the apartment. You know, I love you guys. I wouldn't even have this apartment if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you so much for watching my channel and my TikTok and my Instagram, and I love you guys so much. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe to be a part of my little corner on the internet where we can be besties and I can teach you a bunch of beauty tips and you can just hang out with me. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I don't know if you like the way I put my words together, but I need you to stick with me just like some birds of feathers, or like bricks and scales.